speeches. Okay. Give that flag. A couple of speeches. And then
the UN flag. Hold this.
Probably go back and put up a sign or two.
Okay.
Hold that down.
You're going to do speeches for who?
For who?
Okay, who are you going to speak to?
The media.
camera?
To us. The camera.
I'm just wondering what your intentions are.
Get the prejudice out of here. We don't need it. That's prejudice. Get him out of here.
I know I'm going in, right?
Okay. Who bought you out, Gary? The mafia? Where are your home builder pals? They're in the Bahamas. Can't tell any $40,000 houses here, right?
That'd be nice to be in the Bahamas now. I'd like to be in the
Get
Bahamas.
the prejudice guy out of here. You are just standing there. You didn't do that to me on Sterling Street. You still got your guns. Come on. Get the prejudice out of here. He's breaking your law, too. That's against our law, prejudice.
Peter, want to play? Just take the tape off.
Well, this guy's just still causing prejudice and shit. He putting up signs about Jews and come on, man, leave people alone.
Who's Bonnie? Bonnie there?
And but look at the OPPs ain't even doing nothing.
We're just waiting until the media work up the courage to come down and record the event.
See, this guy's prejudice. He's got a fire. He can get sued.
Fuck the Hollywood! Woo! Fuck you! Fuck you, you fat fuck! You fat fuck! Fuck you!
That's a good example of
Hey man, where you live at? Not let us do that here. You don't like it. Tough guy! He's tough guy!
He's right here.
Tough guy! Tough guy! He's the tough guy!
9144, Mr. McHale.
9144. Okay.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Hey man, does he get paper then? He probably does, doesn't it?
God, he's protecting us here.
Here, tough guy, you tough guy!
Are you prejudice blimp? Give it up.
More the right coat.
Come back, you prejudice fool. Why are you in here instigating more shit? Trying to.
They obviously they didn't train him just like you.
Here, if you want to move here beside. No. Come on over. We're not all right.
Right.
Hello.
Just don't look at him. Okay, the reason we're here is it's taken us 6 years to come here, and it's probably one of the first times.
They didn't make no money, you fucking ugly bastards.
Now we've heard the comments from the unstable
You
people.
fucking bastard, why'd you go home, you fucking shit disturber?
At what point in time
Fucking
is this to
asshole!
arrest them for
Asshole! Instigator! Asshole!
Now what would happen? What would happen if I started?
Disturber, cocksucker! Why don't you go suck more cock? Keep your mouth full! Hey, yeah! Shit disturber!
What would you do?
What would you do if you were home and somebody
Sure, you do it all the way.
they're all shooting their mouth
What would you
off
do if I was
all
walking
the
up to
time?
natives swearing at them and screaming and yelling at them?
Okay?
Now, obviously, when the OPP are silent, they know what the truth really is.
There's no threat of violence here right now.
Well, there's never a threat of violence when I'm here, but you arrest me every single time.
It is what it is, Mr. McHale.
Shit disturber, come on, take this instigator out of here! Hope your dad's dead, man. Hope you didn't make any more, you ugly fucks. Yeah, you're a fucking joke. See, you're a fucking joke. backstabbing, lying fuckhead too.
Nice language you got.
You're fucking, you could go join them over there, man. We don't need yous here. We're not doing nothing to yous.
No.
See here, trespassing. Get it, what?
So you're going to march until they let us speak? No. What's the plan?
What do you want, man?
Hey.
What do you want? May I help you? May I help you?
You're trespassing.
What, we can't do nothing? Why? What's illegal? Okay,
This is illegal. This is fucking illegal.
His house.
Yeah, you got evidence, man. Record this bitch trespassing.
Tell her to fuck off.
How come you don't do your job, man? You stopped me at Sterling Street. You stopped me in Bradford. How come you don't stop this fucking idiot?
I control our
Sorry. Because you work for the Conservative Party on the down low. Who finances your house? That's what I want to know.
Gary, why don't we try and do our speeches here and then and see how it
Who
goes?
finances your house in Binbrook? Come on, Gary.
Today.
Maybe the natives.
Where's Toby today?
I don't know where Toby's always there. Okay, the reason we're here is to, after 6 years, we are trying to establish that all people have rights in this province.
Be a fucking
And
asshole like the
for
president's
most-
asshole you got. Fucking listen to him.
Let's keep going. Now she's trying to hit me.
Get the fuck out of here.
I want her arrested for assault.
Get the fuck out of here.
I want her arrested for assault.
I need to fucking assault
If the police are
nobody.
getting control of it, then let's stop here and try again. Let's just stop here and let them
No,
get
I'm
control.
not. I didn't fucking do
I want her
anything.
arrested for assault.
I didn't assault him.
You
I
went to
didn't
hit
fucking
me.
touch him. I didn't
You
go to
went to
fucking
hit
into
me,
either.
and that's an assault.
Come on, Gary.
I want her charged with assault. You guys do it for us. If I went to swing at a native,
McHale,
I'd
we're
be
looking after it. Okay?
We'll
We don't need any more.
I'm going to be calling you very shortly.
Okay. Get this.
Pete and Robotham. Go with those two guys.
You're fucking trespassing yourself. Asshole.
Yeah, that's I had Jones come out of Jones' squad. Yeah, they're coming now.
No idea. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting.
Some barges just to drag me away.
Best interest with your group. To
Do
leave
you have any
accomplished.
credible evidence that we're about to be assaulted or attacked?
I can't foresee the future. I'm just saying, we know that your presence here brings two sides together that are completely opposite.
Well, we're peaceful, right?
We've had
we're
an issue
absolutely
here.
peaceful.
Gary, for the sake of public
How many-
safety,
how many
for the sake
times-
of public safety, Gary, I'm going to ask you and your group
How
if
many
you could leave right
times
now.
have the natives been allowed
Yeah,
to be
we're
on
looking
here for
after
For the
hours?
sake of public safety, Gary.
Well, where's the public safety? I asked you, do you have
issues.
any credible evidence that our presence is making any disturbance?
Well, obviously we do. We have a few people that have...
Well, you've
Gary,
arrested us many times,
if-
but you don't ask the natives to leave.
Okay. Anyhow, you've got here, you've got your flags, you've achieved your goal today.
Actually not, because you're now telling me I have to leave.
So what else is you're planning to do then today?
Well,
Gary?
to get you to recognize that we have rights.
What else is in your plan to do
There's no disturbance right
here?
now.
What else is in your plan here besides your...
No, just a second. Let's not avoid what you just tried to do. There's no disturbance going on right now. You've removed the troublemaker from the area. At this moment in time, there's absolutely no disturbance.
Okay, what are
Okay,
your
we're
further
here
plans here
peaceful.
for today? What are your further plans
Well, we're
for
going to
here
do our
today?
speeches,
Okay.
and then we're going to go back and put up our signs.
Okay.
That's what our intent from the very beginning.
Those are your intentions.
If they want to stop us from doing speeches, then we'll move further down.
You can, Mr. McHale, you can make your speeches down there
No,
because
we're making
I
our
know
speeches
we're
right
going
here.
to make
Come right
some
here.
speeches
No.
down there because there's some violence that has gone on here right now.
Where?
And
You-
who?
You just witnessed it. You just not from you guys, no.
So
You
you're
just
acknowledging
witnessed
that she committed violence?
it. Correct.
Okay, so she's going to be charged?
She's arrested. Did you not see her being
That's
carried
a big
away?
difference between arrested and being charged.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get into semantics here.
Well, right now everything's peaceful, right? The cameras all show everything right now is peaceful. There is no disturbance of the peace right now. You've removed the
We're
troublemaker.
going to start moving that way, Mr. McHale.
Anyways, the reason we're here is because it's taken us
Squad down here.
6 years to get to this point. Most of these officers have never been on this property this far. Okay? Once again, we are here peacefully. There's no disturbance. They removed the troublemaker, so there's no reason for us to have to leave. We can have our 5-10 minutes to do speeches, and if that's unacceptable to the OPP, then I guess they have to arrest us. But we do have a right to be here. We've established that. Even though they arrested us illegally several times, we're now here. Perfect proof that they didn't have the right to arrest us on December the 3rd, 2011. Absolutely no legal right to do that. So we've accomplished a lot already. Obviously, some of these officers are the ones that have illegally arrested us in the past. So someone has obviously told them to smarten up and to start obeying the law. Pardon?
Mention the arrest. First arrest. First ever.
And this is the first time I've ever been in Caledonia, probably the first time since '06, that a Native person has actually been arrested in the commission of a crime. They never arrest Natives in the commission of a crime. They've never arrested Natives at a rally ever before. And so that's already a big accomplishment. Shows that the OPP may be willing to finally start obeying the law and that all people are to be treated equally. I think Bonnie has something that she wants to read off on from the Never Again group from Queen's Park. So I'll let her do that.
This was written by Stuart Lawton of the Never Again group from Hamilton, and he delivered it at Queen's Park in a very eloquent way, in his own voice. This is written in the first person, so I'm going to read it as Stuart Lawton had read it. So it'll be eyes, but it's really Stuart. He says his name is Stuart Lawton, and I'm here on behalf of the Never Again group, an organization that supports Gary McHale and his group's fight against racially based policing in Caledonia, just as he has supported us elsewhere. The Never Again group is based in Hamilton, which is very close to Caledonia, and our membership is about half Jewish. We defend the state of Israel from baseless accusations, and we fight anti-Semitism in its various guises. The Never Again group does not believe that the Ontario government's directives to police in Caledonia began with ill intentions. And we don't know anyone who believes that Premier McGuinty is specifically targeting Jews there. But these directives were nevertheless profoundly wrong and dangerous in ways Canadians are only now beginning to appreciate. I want to stress that my group has made no opposition to Natives who make land claims. We only protest the violent manner in which the claims in the Caledonia property are made and the racially skewed responses of the Ontario government. It is a temptation we all fall into at one time or another to do what feels generous in the short term and to extend considerations to others, especially those perceived to be different from us. A much more challenging stance is to consider that the unintended long-term consequences of such generous instincts might be, and whether these results might still be judged to be good. We see today that one of the unintended consequences of privileging Natives on the Caledonia property has been to bar Jews from that property. Gary McHale's provocative "No Jews Allowed" sign is correct. Does Premier McGuinty now wish he'd chosen the path of one law for all from the beginning? Now that we have this unfortunate precedent in Caledonia, let's consider who Ontario's next Premier might be and which groups he might favor. Will he turn everything completely around and allow me to assault a Native person, arresting the innocent victim of my violence? Will Tamils once again be allowed to walk their families down an expressway, stopping traffic and endangering lives? What if a large Christian activist group occupies downtown areas of our cities for weeks on end at great expense and inconvenience to the public, breaking numerous laws with impunity?
What the fuck are you doing in here in the first fucking place?
Just hang on. Just hang on.
On behalf of the Haudenosaunee, now!
No!
How are you?
Yeah, 10-4.
Oh! Let's go.
Haudenosaunee, I'm going
Let's go. We're going to start walking up that way.
I'll wait until
No,
what do you want to do, Gary? It's up to you.
Take your choice.
We're going to start walking up there where Mr. McHale.
Pardon me?
Take your fucking choice.
Is this on? I didn't hear. Was it a threat?
Yes, he issued a threat.
Okay, it's up to
We're going
you.
to start moving forward here.
I'm standing on a road and I'm not doing anything illegal. So if you want to arrest somebody, you arrest somebody who is committing a crime. I'm
Start
not.
moving up.
I'm not doing anything illegal. They're the ones breaching the peace, not me. So if you got to arrest me, then you arrest me.
Just a second, you guys.
Let's start
Okay.
moving up.
We were here peacefully. When the natives are here peacefully, they can stay here for hours. We don't interfere with them, and that's the way it is.
What do you want to do, Gary?
Well, we're staying here. Well, I don't think we were done the speech.
I wasn't done my speech.
Okay, well, you can finish your speech up there.
No, we're right here. We're not doing anything.
Fucking go. You move him away, dude. You take your choice.
On behalf of the Haudenosaunee woman off this land right now.
I'm not doing anything illegal.
Move it.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Move it.
Sir, we're not doing anything illegal. I'm standing on a road.
You. No. Peace.
And they are breaching the
Get the
peace.
fuck out now.
Move it. Move it.
Let's work through this, okay?
Move it. Yeah.
Deal with the people breaching the peace. I am not breaching the peace.
Let's go.
You know where you
I am not
are.
breaching the peace, sir. I'm
You're on
standing peacefully
reclaimed
on a
land.
road.
Now move it.
Let's go.
You guys
deal
made
with
it
the
work.
You're not welcome.
Get out. Let's go. It's time to go.
That's an assault.
Time for everybody to go.
Assault. Assault.
You bring me
You
here.
just assaulted a 76-year-old.
Get your hands off him.
Mark, let's start walking.
Okay, you ready to move? You want to move? Okay, slowly, everybody. Slowly.
Let's move.
Slowly. Slowly. Hold on. Hold it.
No, we're not.
Slowly.
We're not moving for nothing.
Hold him up, now we're fighting.
What?
I don't see any arrests. No, I'm clear.
Let him go.
I don't see any arrests.
Let's work through this together, okay, guys?
This stops today. This ends today. No more.
Okay.
I think we're here with you before.
I understand.
Gary? Gary? Worked with you before. No, you never worked with me. That's the point.
Take you back right now.
Witness an assault, several of
Move
them.
it.
And you're making a decision right now not to make an arrest.
Got your chance to get out.
You're making that decision.
Okay? We're not breaching the peace.
Who they are?
We're standing here. Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you know who they are.
No, we don't have enough people here.
Move
Sure you
the
do.
fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Do you have enough people to arrest
Let's
us?
go.
Not to arrest us, because we
Let's
won't
go.
be liable.
You said doesn't have enough people to
We're
make
going to keep
arrests.
moving.
Does it?
We're going to
Get
keep
the hell
moving.
out of here now.
Say there's no.
Mr. Kinraid, let's get
So what's your
Run you.
Where's Jeff?
Right here. Move
it.
Okay. As I said, there are not enough people to make arrests, so obviously you can't
Let's
arrest
keep
us.
moving, guys.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
I do. You guys,
If there, yeah,
you guys are refusing to make an arrest.
But there's going to be there has been a breach of the peace here, so
You're
we're
right.
going to start
on
moving.
side. We haven't
Correct.
breached any peace.
Correct.
So, and there's been assaults, not just a breach
Correct.
of the peace.
And some people have been arrested.
one person was
Okay,
arrested.
let's keep going.
I'm telling you, I'm not moving until you guys make some decisions.
The decision has been made for you to get moving. Start heading out there.
Well, you have a now choice. You can either arrest me or arrest the person who committed the assault.
Move it.
Okay? I mean, that's really your
Go.
fault. We're here peacefully.
Get off our land now.
Or
No ors are not.
There is another option. We could
Get
finish our
off.
speeches and...
You're
No, they
trespassing.
committed an assault.
Okay, fair enough.
Get the hell out of here.
If I assaulted any of them,
You're trying to bring hatred on here? Yeah, you brought it on here yourself.
I mean, this is the
Now beat it.
So,
Get him the hell out of
the
here.
OPP now have
No,
a
you
choice
guys
between
welcome
arresting the
him.
person who actually committed
You're
the
bringing
crime
it on.
or arresting someone who's standing here.
Wait, get him the hell out of here now.
This is the whole point of the rally. The whole
He
point of
doesn't
the
need no
rally
goddamn
is
time.
to establish whether the
He's had enough
OPP will
fucking
target
time.
non-native
Get the hell out of
people
here.
who are not
Yeah,
committing
you
any
were standing
violence,
here.
not breaking any laws, or will they arrest the people they know have actually already broken the law?
And just committed assaults in front of us.
Okay? That's what the issue's been about for 6 years.
They just assaulted a 76-year-old.
We have been told every officer has discretion. So that means every single officer here is making a decision not to arrest the person they know has actually committed an assault. So,
Again. And the assault was against a 76-year-old UN veteran. 77, sorry.
Quick count
So,
to 23, remember?
be very proud of yourself.
this is the whole point of why we're here.
United Nations.
Okay?
What did they do?
This idea that somehow you're going to let us on for 10 minutes and let us do a speech and we rush off, that's not charter rights.
Promoting hatred. I hope your people in Caledonia love you.
Okay, we're gonna go, guys, because we're gonna end up in some trouble here. We've got extra people coming.
So what's the decision?
Our decision is for you to start walking that way.
And if I don't walk, are you going to
Then
arrest
you're going to
me?
be arrested for breach of the peace.
Prevent a breach of peace.
Yes, let's go.
Then that's the decision.
Let's keep going. Let's start walking.
So you're making a decision not to arrest the person who's already committed a criminal act, and arrest the person who's not committing any violence or any...
Mr. McHale, I'm asking you to start walking that way.
Well, you know the purpose...
Sure. Let's keep going.
No.
Mr. Fleming.
I didn't give him my speech yet, so I mean...
Well, then arrest us. If that's what you got to do, then arrest us. If that's what you got to do,
5 minutes.
No, I refuse to submit.
I don't know about this part. That's what exactly what
I'm standing here.
That's it.
Well,
then we can go.
We all get more and more people.
move this far and I get these people.
That would be the best way to do it. I can
I don't think that's going to happen.
Put me in handcuffs.
Fair enough.
Time to go.
He doesn't. He will not let us.
Okay,
I just think.
Mr. Fleming, let's go.
Well, go ahead. Well, we've done nothing wrong. If you need to arrest us.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go now.
All right, everybody, let's go. Let's go. They're arresting Gary. Come on.
It has nothing to do with who's there first. It has everything to do with that I'm a non-native.
And so what happened today, you guys were doing some speeches and that's what happened, some events led to that?
Well, what happened is we were just giving some speeches and a native gentleman raced up. The cops had to actually stand in front of his car. He was driving so fast. He gets out of his car right away, starts swearing at the cops, threatening the cops that they didn't leave, that he was going to rough them up. And then they went over and assaulted Merlin Kinray, who's 77 years old. And the OPP grabs the native guy and he wrestles with the police officers for about a minute, pushes them around and grabs them and starts swearing at them. They release. It's like they're on fishing, you know, catch and release policy. And so he then keeps swearing at the cops, swearing at me, threatening to assault me, which he's obviously now committed an assault. And so the OPP walk up and arrest me to prevent a breach of the peace. Well, the peace was already breached. Officers were assaulted, we were assaulted. And instead of arresting the person who actually committed a crime, we'll go arrest the non-native.
I see in the video natives are saying you're on reclaimed land, and I mean that, and then, but also I guess, first of all, you comment on that.
Well, they can say whatever they want. The reality is, Six Nations elected chiefs have actually already gone to court and said that there's not an issue of who owns the land. They've said that in numerous courts. So the fact that you have a few dozen radical natives doesn't mean they represent anybody. It'd be like saying that Gary McHale speaks on behalf of the Harper government. Somehow the media always thinks that every single native speaks for Six Nations. Six Nations have represented themselves in court. They don't believe there's a single claim on title of land. McGuinty owns the land. McGuinty gave the order to arrest the Caledonia, not the natives, McGuinty. So obviously McGuinty is recognizing that he owns the land, the natives don't. We were on a county road. The reason we weren't arrested by the OPP, because OPP now recognize it's a county road. The fact that you have a few dozen radicals who think they get to say who owns what is absolutely meaningless.
So instead of trespassing this time, it was prevented breach of the peace.
Well, that's their stunt, because they know that they do not want to arrest a native guy who's assaulting a cop.
But a native was arrested today.
A native person was arrested today, absolutely. But as soon as, it's interesting, the guy who showed up and started pushing around the cops is one of the Mohawk Warriors. It's okay to arrest a native woman when there's no other guys around. Tough cops can get her and put handcuffs on her and take her away. But as soon as a Mohawk Warrior shows up and starts pushing around cops and pushing around seniors, the OPP, who claimed at the time, we don't have enough police officers to make an arrest. There's 5 natives and probably 45 police officers. Okay?
Do you see that?
But they actually said to us on tape, we don't have enough officers to make an arrest. Well, obviously they did. They put handcuffs on me. So they certainly had enough officers. They just made a choice. We're going to arrest the non-natives versus the natives.
So what does this leave you with now? What do you learn after today?
Well, what it means is we now have, again, established we have a right to be there. And we will be there. We will be there anytime we choose. We'll be there, we'll do a picnic, we'll do whatever we want to do, because it's our rights to be on that road. And we're not going to let the police or some of the radical natives dictate our charter rights.
Do you see an arrest being made with a native today as a sign of some things to come, or a sign of a first step for your group?
Well, obviously not. Right? Obviously, I mean, the brave police officers could arrest a woman, but when it came to one Mohawk Warrior, they're back down. So it was still easier to arrest Gary than it was to arrest a person actually committing a crime. Now, everyone knows if I had even touched an officer, I'd have 10 of them putting handcuffs on him. Okay? So the fact that he can wrestle with police for a minute long and not have an arrest on the spot, that's racism.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.